There are moments in the entertainment world that feel so difficult to get through. A moment that seems to freeze time, bringing our hearts to a feeling of sorrow that is difficult to describe in words. That is what happened when Cheng Lei and Zhou stood on stage, not to show off their personal achievements, not to deliver good news, but to pay a tearful tribute to a beloved figure, Yu Menglong. For many people, the name Yu Menglong was not just an actor or singer. He was a symbol of perseverance, dedication, and warmth that is rarely found in the competitive world of entertainment. However, when his name was mentioned again in such a deep atmosphere of grief, fans were swept away in a wave of emotions that was difficult to contain. At an awards show that was initially full of glitz and glamour, the atmosphere suddenly turned silent when the big screen showed highlights of Yu Menglong's career. Soft music played, and images of memories appeared one after another: his warm smile, his soft voice, and his always soothing gaze. And at that moment, Cheng Lei and Zhou stepped onto the stage. Both stood with determined faces, but it was clear how they were trying to hold back their tears. Cheng Lei gripped the microphone with trembling hands. His voice broke as he said, "He wasn't just a senior. To me, he was a light. A figure who taught me how to remain humble even at the peak of popularity." Zhou, standing beside him, tried to smile, but his eyes were already wet. In a soft voice, he added, "Many of us are still here because of him, because of the spirit he showed, because of the kindness he spread. He always said, 'Don't give up. Never stop believing in your dreams.'" The entire room fell silent. Only the soft sobs from the audience could be heard. It didn't take long for the moment to spread across social media platforms. The video clip of Cheng Lei and Zhou paying tribute to Yu Menglong went viral and was flooded with millions of comments. "Why am I crying like this? It feels like losing someone very close to us," wrote one fan. "Yu Menglong has always been the reason I believe in the entertainment world. He was too sincere to be forgotten," commented another. Some admitted to rewatching Yu Menglong's classic dramas while crying, feeling that each of his smiles now felt so different, smiles that will always be remembered, but can never be the same again. Yu Menglong was not only known for his work, but also for his warm attitude towards everyone around him. Many fellow artists recounted how he always took the time to greet the crew, how he was willing to help colleagues who were struggling, and even how he smiled despite being under immense pressure. Cheng Lei admitted that he had been at a point of despair at the beginning of his career. "I felt like I couldn't compete. I wanted to give up. But one day he patted me on the shoulder and said, 'If you give up now, you'll never know how beautiful the results of your struggle will be.' Those words kept me going." Meanwhile, Zhou shared her personal memories. "I remember during filming, I felt very nervous. But he was always there for me, saying, 'You can do it, don't be afraid. I believe in you.' It was simple, but it made me feel safe." Those little memories now feel very meaningful. For fans, losing Yu Menglong isn't just losing an idol. It feels like losing a friend, a sibling, or even a family member. Because for years, his presence has been on the screen, in songs, and in warm interviews. Now, as Cheng Lei and Zhou voiced their respect, fans were given a space to share their sense of loss. Tears flowed, not only in the auditorium, but also in the small rooms of fans watching from home, on their cell phones, and even from afar. This sense of loss felt even more real, because Yu Menglong was someone who always seemed so close to his fans. He never created distance. His warm smile, his sincere greetings, and the way he responded to his fans' support made everyone feel personally cared for. His presence was not only on screen, but truly in the hearts of those who loved him. Many fans shared how his works had accompanied them through difficult times, times of loneliness, despair, and uncertainty. His songs and acting were both comforting and empowering. Therefore, his loss felt like it had taken away some of the spirit they had held onto all this time. Tears flowed freely because there would be no more new smiles or new works for them to look forward to. However, behind this loss, there was also a strange warm feeling that enveloped them. The feeling that love never truly dies. Fans felt that even though his physical presence was gone, the energy, kindness, and inspiration he left behind would always live on. This loss is indeed painful, but it is precisely from this that a stronger bond is born between the fans, Cheng Lei Zhou, and the eternal memories of Yu Menglong. In the end, this tribute is not just about sadness. There is a big message implied that work, kindness, and sincerity will never disappear. They will continue to live on in memories, continuing to inspire the next generation. Cheng Lei closed his message by saying, "As long as we remember him, he will never truly be gone." Zhou Yi added, "Let's continue what he taught us. Let's believe, let's fight, and let's remain humble." It is no exaggeration to say that on that night, the whole world seemed to unite in the same sadness. From China to overseas, Yumang Long's name became a trending topic, not because of gossip or controversy, but because of the sincere love of those he left behind. Fans created online tributes, uploaded photos of memories, and even wrote poems in his memory. All of this was a form of boundless love born from the deep emotional connection between an artist and his fans. Although this grief feels so heavy, one thing is certain. Yumang Long's legacy will never fade. From the works she left behind, from the spirit she instilled in Cheng Lei, Zhou, and many other colleagues, to the love she gave to her fans. All of that is an eternal mark. And as the entertainment world continues to move forward, the name Yu Menglong will always be mentioned with respect. Every smile, every word, and every note he ever sang will live on in the hearts of millions. The tributes from Cheng Lei and Zhou not only made fans cry, but also made us all realize that love, memories, and sincerity are stronger than time. Yu Menglong is gone, but he will always live on in our hearts.